Expert interview. These experts, okay?
You're back with the Cryptid Factor on BFM. It's time now for the expert interview. This week we're speaking to Jay Delaney, a director from America who's made a documentary called Not Your Typical Bigfoot Movie. We all watched it last night and thoroughly enjoyed it. It follows two Bigfoot hunters and their quest to take photos of Bigfoot. Jay, are you there?
I'm here. Hello.
You good? Thanks so much for joining us, Jay. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to be there. Really excited that the film has gotten out to New Zealand.
Oh, it's hi, Reese Darby speaking. Hi, good to meet you, Jay.
Reese, good to meet you.
Might be familiar with some of my earlier work.
Yes. I actually saw your work on Yo Gabba Gabba. The dance. Very impressive.
Excellent, thank you. That was one of my finest moments.
I was impressed.
There's a sample there. Hey, congratulations on a great film, man. We all watched it last night and absolutely loved it. And the artwork on the cover and the whole, what do you call that? A satchel?
Is it a sleeve?
The sleeve, yeah, brilliant. The whole package is great. So it's great to chat with you.
Yeah, thanks a bunch. And the case was designed by Oscilloscope, the distribution company. It's owned by Adam Yauch of the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, right. Of course.
They came up with the concept of the front, and yeah, I love the fold out and the van and everything inside, of course.
Oh, it just makes for such a wonderful whole package, you know.
Now, on the cover of this DVD, we've got two gentlemen that are warming themselves by a fire. You spent a lot of time with these two guys, Jay. Tell us about them.
Well, it's Dallas and Wayne, and they're both Bigfoot researchers. They've been doing it now for over 10 years. And Dallas is very, very focused on Bigfoot and really eats, sleeps, and breathes it. And Wayne is very focused on Bigfoot, too. Wayne is kind of a rebel as well. And they're from my hometown, so I grew up in the same area where the film was made. And just, to me, they're just such fascinating people. The fact that they're out pursuing Bigfoot, and really the fact that they're sticking to this dream that they have.
I mean, these are two married men. They've got lives, they've got families, but they spend... I mean, how much of their day, day-to-day, is spent out there trying to find Bigfoot?
Lately, I think they've been trying to get out they probably go out about once a week, but they're spending a ton of time at home when they're not out, going through all of their footage and really looking for Bigfoot in the pictures they take. So, I mean, they're spending a tremendous amount of time all together.
Because that was their unique way of doing things, wasn't it? Was going out, filming
anything.
Just anything and everything, and videoing it. Then, which in a way is quite comical to the viewer, these guys. And then they go back, they plug it into their Hewlett-Packard computer, bring up hundreds of fairly blurry photos, because they're all taken from screen grabs from sort of moving video camera footage, and then they look for Bigfoot in that.
Exactly. And so it is, and they're the only researchers that I've spent a lot of intensive time with, so I don't know how other Bigfoot researchers go about it, but yeah, I thought their approach is pretty interesting, that they are just taking lots of video footage while they're out, and then Dallas has his setup where he just gets hundreds and hundreds of still images from even like a 10-minute video.
And then he basically plays Where's Biggie, which is very similar to Where's Wally, where he goes through all the photos and tries to find anything that looks like it could be the shape of a Sasquatch. And I mean, you know, there's one of the greatest parts of this DVD is the on the extras, how you've got all the photos. Not all of them, obviously, but a good collection of Dallas's photos that he's taken, and you can the viewer can then go through each photo and analyze it yourself and see if you can find where he thinks the creature is standing, and it's a lot of fun. We did that for a good half an hour after the film.
When I first met them, this was years back in like 2000, 2001 when I first met them, and my friend and I went and interviewed them just at a picnic table along the Ohio River, and Dallas had a briefcase, and this is in the short film if you saw that too on the DVD. He has a briefcase that he opens up and had all these pictures, and the very first picture he showed me had 8 Bigfoots in it.
Just no less than 8. I mean, most people are lucky to get one, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right.
So his scheme is that, Bigfoot is out there in its groups, in its packs, whatever, and they're looking at us. They're there. But he's got this weird sense about him where he can feel that they're there. And
it's a very spiritual thing for him.
Yeah. And so if he can just casually get some footage, take some photos, you might notice that behind the tree there he is.
Right.
Squint, but right. they're always there looking. So I mean, which is a good way to go about it, really, rather than trek through the forest with your equipment, with all your sound equipment, put up a tent and all the rest of it, and your big zoom lens, and try and do all. I mean, he does the calling as well,
right.
Which is another thing, is a fantastic part where I don't know what language he was speaking there with his oh gosh, but anyway, to try and bring them through.
Yeah.
But he's going with the point of view is, if they are about, they're probably, maybe 200, 300 yards away. Let's just photograph the entire area and see you later, which is, a different way to do it.
Yeah, and one of the parts I like is when we let him use our camera and just film for a bit.
Oh yeah,
it was really interesting to see where he went with the camera. But